Hello! Today we're going to be talking about the Grantwood resources that are available for you so that you can look up some stuff for your projects. So today we're going to be looking at class link. So in your Google Classroom, there should be a link that says class link or one click. Either one, it's the same thing. So you click on this one and you go ahead and hit log in. And you should come up with something that says this, sign in with Google. So you'll just hit the sign in with Google. And it should take you to your landing page. So this is what your class link looks like. This is all the Grantwood databases that are stored all in one place. So you don't have to know the links or know the passwords or any of that stuff. It's all right here. So we're going to talk about some things that are available for you if you're doing a history project. So the first place that we will go to is called American History in Video. And if you just click on that, it's automatically going to take you there. Now, this is all videos, so keep in mind that you will probably need some headphones if you're going to watch these. There's the search bar that's right here. Every one of these databases has a search bar, so you want to make sure that you are looking for that. In here, you're going to type, if I type Revolutionary War, I'm going to come up with, like 288 videos. Now, some of these just may mention the word war because it's not very good at doing that, but like Boston and Lexington landmarks of the Revolution, that might be a good one that you might want to look at. So you just may have to go through and see which ones will fit you. You can also take it down to like a certain topic. The one I was looking for was Bunker Hill. And it has 60 videos about Bunker Hill. But once again, you're probably going to have to like look at them and make sure that it's not like a World War II because it took battle into account, things like that. All right, so you just want to make sure that you're going through those. I'm going to check one thing. You can do the current channel, you can do all videos. So far, current channel has worked pretty well for me. If I get into a video, I can actually watch it, or I can watch all sorts of, sometimes they just break them down into little chunks so you don't have to watch all of it. It's actually playing right now, so I'm going to say please be quiet. And then the cool thing is that you can actually cite this video, which will become important later. So I can actually choose to cite this video, and notice that it says MLA 8. So I can just copy this, and then I can go paste it right into a document. And we'll talk about how to make a bibliography later, but this will have all the information I want. Or I can just say, hey, copy this citation, and then I can go over to my Google Docs and just throw it right in there. So that is what American history videos looks like. I'm going to come back to my apps. So up at the top, it will always open a new tab. So you always can come back to the tab that says my apps. And the next one we're going to check is Britannica Online. So Britannica Online is pretty simple. We've talked about it before in library skills class. You can choose elementary, or you can choose middle school, or you can choose high school. Either way, if you don't get the information you want, you may want to jack it up to high school, and you can always do that in your search too. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with middle school. Now, I can search it two different ways. So I want Bunker Hill, and I've got the Battle of Bunker Hill right here, so I can actually just click on that, and it's going to give me what I need for my articles. Ta-da! So it actually brought up Bunker Hill in itself. I can change my reading levels if I want to. From here, I can go right here to level 1. I can go back to middle school, or if I need some more information, I can actually go to the high school level. It's going to give me just a little bit more information. You can cite this source by this check mark right here. So this check mark right here is my cite my source. So if I click on that, I want to make sure it says MLA. I can grab this, copy it and paste it, and I will have all the information I need to make my bibliography later. If I don't find what I'm looking for, so for instance, they had a battle that I couldn't find anything, I could go backwards and I can say, hey, just search my Revolutionary War for me. Okay, so then it brings up all of this for the Revolutionary War. Okay, 52 results, which can get a little crazy, but I can also get images, I can get videos, I can get all sorts of things from Britannica Online. So that is Britannica Online. The next one that we're going to look at is EBSCO. So EBSCO is normally, I would say it was just magazines, but they've added newspapers and they've also added some ebooks into it. So that is kind of exciting. So you will actually have a couple of choices for this. You can choose EBSCO Explorer Middle, or you can choose EBSCO Explorer Secondary. They're both similar. It's just the reading levels on them, so it doesn't really matter either way. So I can go ahead and click on EBSCO. It's going to bring me in, and I can actually search for Bunker Hill again, and now it brings up all these articles. So this one is actually a book. It'll tell you if it's a book. If it says HTML full text, you can actually click on that, and ta-da! Your entire book is right here. I can listen to it if I want to, and once again, I can cite my source. So over here, it'll say cite my source. So I just click on cite my source, and I'm going to look for MLA. So I got to go down, and it's right here. So I'm just going to copy. It's right here, and I'm going to paste it into a document, and I'm going to use it later when we talk about citing our sources. The last resource I'm going to show you is Macvia. So Macvia is a great resource. It has a ton of ebooks on it. So the nice thing is you can search. It will give you some ebooks. It will also search some databases. Sometimes it has some videos on here. So once you're in Macvia, all you have to do up here is go, you're looking for this little symbol up here again. You're going to go up here and you're going to put in what you're searching for. So for instance, I'm just going to type in Bunker Hill, and it's going to go off and it's going to go find me some books. So these are all ebooks. This little symbol down here means it's an ebook. They have some audiobooks in here too, but I'm not seeing any right now. So all of these are ebooks right now. And you'll also notice that it highlights what I was searching for. So right now I can look and it says, hey, it's got Bunker Hill in it. So I may want to go ahead and look at this book. To do that, I just click the open now. You don't want to check these books out. First off, if you check them out, nobody else can look at them. Secondly, when you check them out, you only get them for like 5 days. So I usually just say, if it's got the open now, just go ahead and open now. You and your partner or partners can actually look at the same book at the same time if you use the open now. So if I hit open now, it's going to go ahead and it's going to open this book for me. Off on the left hand side over here, it shows me where in this book Bunker Hill shows up. So if I want to, I can actually click on this and it will take me directly to that page. And now it's highlighting all the little Bunker Hills up here. There's also a nice part up here. If you go and click this little X up here, it will bring up, like, this will read to me. So I don't know if you can hear that, but it's actually reading to me. I can change the speed of it. Okay. I can also change who it's reading it to me. So if I don't like this English voice, I can change it to something totally different. I can also, once I get out of this, let's see. I can also, if I don't like the 2-page layout, I can make it be a 1-page layout. And I can also zoom in. So I can make it bigger or smaller. Some books will also actually let you have a slider, so you can slide your book on how big and how small you want it. Or it will also let you change the background. Do you want it to be a brown background, a white background, a black background? Sometimes that makes a difference. So you can go through and you can page through your books this way, just like you're reading a regular book. There is not a cite this source on this. So when you do get to taking information about this book, you will need to, hang on, sorry about that. you will need to get like the name of the book and then the author and the title. You'll actually have to look at it like you would a regular book. So let me see if I can get it to do this. So I'm going to close this. Oops. Here we go. Then I'm just going to page through this and it will take me to like the title page. And so this will tell me where it was published. The copyright date is when it was published. Okay, so you'll have a chance to look at those things too. Now let's say that I am in Macvia and I don't want to have to keep searching all the time. I want to keep these books with me at all times. Okay, you can do that very easily if you see your name up here, like I'm in as our fake student Fred. So Fred is looking for a book and he's like, oh my gosh, this is a really great book, The Split History of the American Revolution. I want to add it to my favorites because I want to make sure I come back to this book. Once he's added it to your favorites, you come up to your little backpack up here and you just go to favorites and it will show up. So Fred's got several books that he's been doing from favorites. If you're done with that book, you can say remove from favorites. It's not checked out to you. It's just in your favorites. So that is Macvia in a nutshell. So you should have lots of resources at your fingertips. Remember when you're doing your resources, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't find it because your keyword is a little too narrow, you can always back up and use a broader word. Now just remember, when you're using a broader word, that means you're going to get a lot more hits on what you're searching for and you'll have to wade through a lot more things. So it's a good thing to use what you guys were doing for like your keywords and things like that. Use those keywords that you were filling out on that piece of paper for Mrs. Schmidt. All right, so there's how you do the resources and how you look up stuff in ClassLink, also called One Click. They keep changing the names on us. If you have any questions, just feel free. You can shoot me an email. Hey, Mrs. Carlson, I'm having issues with this. How do you get it to work? And I would be glad to help you out. All right. Have a great day.